How to be more empathetic. Welcome back, my swan sisters. I'm so glad that you're here. I used to not be very empathetic, and I think that growing up in an Asian family and household, we're kind of taught to hold in our emotions and not really talk about our feelings. So a lot of times I would brush them aside and do something to distract myself and just keep having a busy lifestyle, either by being involved in extracurricular activities or hanging out with my friends, not really dealing with my emotions. Because of that, I didn't really get to talk about feelings that were deeply rooted inside of what I was going through at that time, and it made me more of a sympathetic person, but not really knowing how to express empathy to others because it wasn't really expressed toward me. And now, as an adult, after having gone through a lot of life changes and going through the trenches of different chapters of my life with doors opening and closing, I've learned that having more empathy is what helps you maintain long-term friendships, because you're actually connecting on a human level and opening up to be more vulnerable, and that's how you bring value to a friendship, is being able to connect with them on what they are going through in that moment. When we see them in our shoes and they see us in their shoes, and we don't think that we're better, or they don't think that they're better, and we don't have that judgment, it's a safe place to truly connect and be yourself. And so I've learned that how I show empathy now is totally different from how I showed it before in the past. It's definitely more deep and more personal. And so the tips that I have for you to be more empathetic is to imagine what life would be like if you were in their shoes. God gives us grace for each chapter that we're going through, and there's never a time in our lives that God does not give us the strength to go through on a daily basis, and God never gives us more than we can bear. As an adult, I learned that empathy is a part of human connection, and it looks so different from sympathy. So, for example, a big tip that I have is when your friend is going through something that is really challenging and really hurting them, instead of telling them what they should do and what your opinion is, maybe just take a moment to think about what they said and don't even think about a response. And then you can respond by saying that in a similar situation, you had to deal with that. And if you have gone through something that was as dramatic or a similar circumstance, then that's how you can connect. But if you have not gone through a situation like that, then silence is okay. Just giving each other that moment of silence and looking at them and saying, I'm so glad you shared it with me. I'm really thankful that you're okay, that you came out okay on the other side. And it's a huge blessing that I know this about you. So even if we don't have anything that we can connect and relate on in terms of similarities, just hearing that person out and getting to know them on a personal basis really says a lot about you building deeper and meaningful friendships. We are just like onions. We have to peel back the layers of our exterior shell to our inner core and see how we can connect with people. And the way to connect with people is to peel back the outer shell, to peel back the layers of the skin and the onion, and to get deeply rooted inside the core, where you can sense the other person's emotions and start to read their emotions better. You can actually emotionally connect with them. And as an adult, I've learned how to do that, and I've taught myself how to do that through the years of friendships and just watching how other people respond in their body language, and being able to say, was I being a good friend in that moment? And how can I be a better friend for the next person? And owning up to mistakes, because we're all not perfect. We're all learning, and the friends that you have in each chapter of your life will teach you something new and different about yourself. I think that when we have those lifelong friends that go through each chapter of our life with us, it's a huge blessing, because while it's easy to make friends when you're entering a new chapter of life that you can connect and relate with, it is very precious to hold on to those same friendships throughout the years when you have evolved, grown, and changed, and they grow with you. I hope that helps you to see empathy on a different level of pursuing meaningful and personal connection with the people that you have in your life. And when you develop more friendships along the way, I feel like having genuine lifelong friends in your life is what makes your world more full than doing it all alone. And as an introvert, I have to really step outside of my comfort zone to make new friends, and it's difficult. But when we are around the company of other people and we don't feel so alone, life is more joyful. And that's how we're meant to live, is to be around other people who can lift you up, give you a helping hand when you need it, and so you can pour back into someone else. I'm so grateful for the connection that we have through Cheek and Lively. Thank you for watching this video. I love you, my swan sister, and I look forward to seeing you on my next video. I hope that you got a lot of value through this video and how empathy really and truly is for human connection. I can't wait to see you in my next video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to stay tuned on more videos that are inspiring and heartfelt for us to build a stronger sisterhood and grow personally together. I can't wait to hear in the comments how you have stepped outside of your comfort zone to become a better version of yourself and to practice empathy. Let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day. You got this.